guys, and welcome to Oven Mitz. I'm Mitzetto, and today we're going to be making Yoshi Easter yogurt pops. First you'll need Greek style yogurt. I'm using Liberté yogurt, but you can use anything as long as it's fairly thick and it doesn't have a strong flavour or colour. You'll also need 4 different flavours. That could be fresh fruit or any essence or extract. Just make sure they're not too liquid. And finally, you'll need 4 different food colourings, one for each of the player colours on the game. So that's red, yellow, blue and green. The equipment you'll need is 4 bowls and spoons, some cake pop sticks, some small plastic Easter egg moulds with a hole in the bottom. If they don't come with a hole in the bottom, you can just use a little knife to cut a hole, like this. And of course, a freezer. Let's go! First you want to add about 2 teaspoons of yogurt to each of the bowls. Then, taking your toothpick and your food colourings, add a little bit at a time. You don't want the colour to be too dark. To make things mixing easier if you're using a gel paste food colouring, add it to the back of the spoon. Then as you mix, it will be distributed more evenly. You won't end up with little lumps. Oh, brand new! Brand new! Once you've got all your colours mixed, just use a tool like this to just make a pattern inside of your Yoshi eggs. So, I'm just going to swirl it in. And if you made one like this, make sure you continue it in the same place for the best effect. Just make sure you screw the lid on the right way. When you're done, lightly close them together. You don't want to do this too hard. Otherwise, when you try and pull them apart after they've been in the freezer, your designs might fall off. These want to go in the freezer for about half an hour, but just keep checking on them. You'll know they're done when you can touch them and nothing will come onto your finger. Next, you want to add your flavourings of choice. So here, I've got raspberries, pineapple, blueberries, and finally, a few dark chocolate chips and some peppermint extract. Making mint chocolate chip. Now feel free to add any sugar or liquid sweetener to any of these. Personally, I don't like to. Plus, with all the fruit you're adding, it's going to be nice and sweet anyway. The only one I might suggest is if you've added an extract or essence which doesn't contain any sugar or sweeteners, you might want to add a bit there. Okay, once your eggs have chilled, we're going to add the yogurt into the insides. Try not to hold on to them too much as you'll melt the yogurt that's already frozen. So just get a bit of yogurt, put it in and very carefully smooth it up the sides. Really careful not to destroy your design. Next, you want to add your mixture from here. Make sure it's really well mixed. Just pop that in the top. Really make sure that there's nothing around the edges, because this will stop it from closing. Once you finish that, we're going to close them properly. So make sure you line them up and squish them down. Now you'll probably get a bit coming out of the bottom, but that's fine. We can eat that. Then pop your stick in the top. Okay, and then pop that in the freezer. When all your Yoshi Pops are in the freezer, feel free to play some Mario. Whee! Oh. After your pops have been in the freezer for about 2 to 3 hours at least, you can remove them from their shells. What you have to do is hold it in your hand a bit to warm it up, then you're going to twist and pull the top off. As well. Now, as you can see, I had a few problems getting the green one out of there. That's mainly because the filling wasn't as cold when I put it in, so the others are frozen faster. but still staying together for now at least. My favourite one is this pink one. That one just turned out perfect. Which is weird because this is the last one I've put in the freezer. So here you go. Here are the Yoshi yogurt pops we made. They're really cute and they're perfect for spring if you don't live in England or you manage to get a sunny day. And also, students know these are really healthy. Feel free to eat as many as you like. Well, within reason. But I mean, I'm sure nobody will mind. But what's that? No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean...
Thanks for watching. To check out my last video, click here. Or to see my next video, click here. And don't forget, leave any suggestions in the comments. Bye!